hustler and the shooter. That's a fact, man. That shit, that video goes so fucking hard, man. That energy in that video, that's some like Tupac type energy, dog. Most people, that shit got that it factor. You know what I mean? And don't nobody have that it factor more than your boy Pac, for real. But that video right there, rap niggas, man. Nipsey definitely got the it factor, dog. Anyways, man, I want to talk to y'all, man, about life a little bit before I go in this gym, man. You could look at life a lot of ways, man. You know what I mean? But one thing, man, this is what I want to say to everybody, man, and I want y'all to listen clear and soak this shit in your soul somewhere. It's not about where you are in life right now, right? Winning or losing. Because, you know, let's say you consider yourself losing, right? Maybe you're doing something, maybe you're working on something that's going to make you a winner one day, right? You can't give up on life. You know, you can't look at other people and be like, oh, they're winning, or I want to be there. Or you can't even look at where you want to be and be like, man, I want to be there. I'm not there yet. I give up. Fuck it. It ain't this. It ain't that. Man, look. Just because you losing the race right now don't mean you're not going to pass the people in the race that's winning. Just because you winning the race right now don't mean you can't fall behind. You have to start somewhere, man. And the biggest key to success is failure. And not only just failure, you have to go through the process, man. Don't nobody just go through the process of, you know, succeeding in life without going through the fucking process, man. All right, you fucked up. You made some bad decisions. That don't mean nothing. You could fucking become a millionaire and get your life together not overnight. I ain't gonna say overnight, but you could definitely get your life together. You know, you could fuck up. Say a motherfucker just got out of prison today that's gonna be a millionaire. Put it like that. Somebody is getting out of prison today and gonna change their whole fucking life around. Whether it's not just with money, where it could be as a father, a mother, whatever. Somebody's a drug addict out here right now that turned her back on her kids and shit, that's about to change her whole entire life and make her relationship with her kids better than it's ever been. That's the whole thing about life. Stop letting life get you down because you fucked up a couple times or you made a couple bad decisions, this or that don't define your whole entire life, man. It's like a course, man, and you got to understand this shit. And even when you winning, a lot of people get puffed up. Oh, I'm winning. It's time to relax. No, it's not time to relax, man. You have to stay hungry, man, because you could be on top of the mountain and fall off. A lot of people have. Some of y'all getting tax returns and shit. It's not time to start calling off to quit your job, man. Now's the time to use that tax return. You know what I'm saying? Use that tax return, right? Shit. Put it in a stock market or something. I don't know what the fuck you're going to do with it, but do something with it. Don't get the tax return and say, hey, I got the tax return. It's time to chill out. It's time to chill now. It's never time to chill. You chill on vacation. That's breaks. That's when you chill. But as far as this life course of trying to succeed, there is no breaks. There's never no, oh, I got this in the bag type shit. No. That's how Floyd Mayweather is great. You know, even though he had all that success, he was undefeated and all that, he stayed hungrier than all of his opponents. They out partying, Floyd out training. You see that? And it shows. Your work ethic going to show, man. It's going to show in your fucking results. Whatever you put into something, you're going to get something out of that. A lot of times you feel like, man, I ain't getting nothing out of this shit. I quit. Sometimes some things ain't meant to be, but okay, then find something else. Find something else to go hard for. Life is hard, man, but you can be harder. You can go harder than life. It's not going to be easy. You got to love this shit. You got to learn to love the fucking grind and learn to love, you know, the challenges in life. Instead of running from them, learn to love them. Oh, this ain't nothing. I'm going to get through this. I got this. I already know how to maneuver around this. You opening, maybe somebody opening a car lot business or something right now. That shit ain't going to be easy, right? But if you learn to love the challenge, in the end, that motherfucker going to be successful. The people who love I can't explain it, but it's like the people who love the challenge, man. Basically is what it boils down to. You love the challenge of life. You don't, of course you want things to be easy, but since you love challenges and shit, you're going to be a very successful person. Like Jay-Z says, strangely, I love the odds. I'm that way with a lot of things in life. I don't know why, you know what I mean? Like, never been married before and all these. I love these odds because when I overcome these odds, it's going to be that much sweeter. You know, and I'm not pulling a race card, but even being a black male, that has its odds to it. Not saying that every other race of man got a cakewalk in life, because he don't. But he don't face certain things that black men face. But guess what? I'm hungry. I'm inviting that. All that shit that black men got to go through, I'm inviting it because I want to conquer that shit. And it's going to be even that much better. It's going to be that much better because I like somebody like a Jay-Z. You look what he came from. And who he is and how it's so much better, bro. All the odds was against a motherfucker like that, and he came through, right? I'm just using somebody as an example. But you don't have to be Jay-Z. You don't have to be black. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that certain things that we as black men have to go through or is against us, you know, it could be like as simple as getting hired at a job. Fine. I love the fucking the challenge of me finding the right place, the right job or whatever. Y'all get the point. I'm not going to keep getting too much into detail because I don't want y'all to think that I'm talking about race, but I'm just giving y'all an example of why certain things that I might have to face that I like to deal with as far as challenges. Basically, I didn't have anything. So at the end of this shit, dog, if I end up having the house that I wanted, the car that I wanted, and if I end up having kids and being able to give them the life that I always wanted, my parents to have, you see that? That's glory. It wasn't handed to me. Some people have that shit handed to them. Just like some people can get $100 easily. But I go out and work for it. Whether it don't matter how you doing it. I get it. But just by you working for something, man, it's just that much better, man. I know the difference between, let's say, selling certain, I'm not knocking people who sell shit either. But let's just say I sold some drugs, right? And bought a lac versus going out and actually grinding to get that shit, like your body and all that shit. You still risking, you know, when you selling and shit. So I don't want people to twist it, but I just feel like, hold on for a second, man. I just feel like it's just something different about it, man. Like when you have to work for everything that you got, something different about it, man. It's just that feeling of, man, I did that. I created something. There's no better feeling, man, other than God himself, which really God helped you do this. So it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Say a man started from nothing and built a business. Do y'all know what type of feeling that is? I don't know yet, but I want to know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like challenges. And I'm not going to sit here in front like every challenge is something that you inviting and it's all glory and all like it's all gravy, but it's not. Sometimes a challenge is gonna piss you the fuck off. Like, man, I'm tired of this shit. But trust me, man, when you become a person that loves challenges, you'll be a very successful person, man. No way around. Everything's a challenge in life that is worth having. You know, if everything that is like worth having, like say it's running a Skyline, say you're an owner at a Skyline, you worked to get the money for a Skyline and you open it. It's not going to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. If something is easy, everybody would do it. That's why when people are running businesses and things like that and they have success and things like that, That shit is no better feeling than the reward of the satisfaction of your hard work. Yeah, people say the money, but when you do things you really love, man, yeah, you get paid for it, but it's not really that. It's the fact that you built that shit. You built that business or whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing. But anyways, what I be trying to tell people, man, when they get a little bit of a head, oh, I got my tax return, time to quit my job. No, it's not time to quit your job, man. It's time to go even harder. Oh, I'm winning now. I got this much money and this and that. Now I'm going to play around even more and forget how I got where I got. You can't do that. That's not how you got where you got. So why would you start playing around now? No, you need to really, okay, how can I take it to the next step? And if you are losing right now, that don't mean you lost. And really, winning and losing is a mindset. That's why I don't think people should have that mindset of I'm winning or I'm losing. You should have the mindset of what you're trying to do, trying to achieve your goals. Fuck the winning and losing, because there's really no such thing if you have the mindset of a person that just has goals that you want to achieve. Because when it comes to goals, you start somewhere and you finish somewhere. Or you keep going, you keep maintaining somewhere, right? But if you have the mindset, oh, I'm losing, that's when you start quitting. Oh, I'm winning. That's even you start quitting when you win. Oh, I'm winning, man. I got this. I got this shit in the bag. I ain't tripping. Just like with relationships. Person get somebody they want, they happy, and oh, I got her or him. Then they stop doing the shit they did, you know what I mean, to keep the relationship going. And then they start losing that person, man. It's the same fucking thing, man. You got to stay hungry, man. You got to be a person that's always trying to create things. When I say create, I'm not necessarily saying you created a fucking product, even though that's that too. But what I mean, like just being creative with your purpose, like going out and doing things with your life. Basically creating a better life. Basically, in all type of ways. So if you're bored with this, find something else to do. Okay, you're bored, you conquered this. Now you're bored, then find something else. Keep challenging yourself, man. Keep challenging yourself, man. Always find new challenges. Being a parent, that's a challenge. You know what I mean? When you succeed at that, there's going to be man, I don't think there's a better feeling. Like, man, look at my son and my daughter. I'm so proud of them, man. Because you had something to do with that. You helped them dodge a lot of potholes and shit like that. Everything's a grind. All this, I'm bored. How you bored in life? There's too much shit to do. If you bored in life, that means you're not finding another purpose to do. Lazy is not a good thing. You fucking relax. You play. There's a time to play and there's a time to work. You know what I'm saying? When I say work, it could be anything. It could be working on being a parent. Anything. But all this, I'm bored. How you bored? Okay, you ain't got nothing to do. Why ain't you looking for a way to, I don't know, maybe you somebody that's trying to go to get your life together. Why aren't you looking for a career to get into or something? How are you bored? There's no way that people should be bored. Even at the gym, you go to the gym, you're still building something. You're building your fitness part. There's different levels to what you're building. It ain't just money. It could be mentally. Let me educate myself on the stock market or just read a book about some shit that, you know, I need to know, whatever. How are people bored is my question. My other question is, how are you winning when you could always fall off? And there's always room for improvement. How is there such thing as winning? You can always fall off and there's always room for improvement. I don't give a fuck where you at. Why you think people like Jay-Z keep improving? Damn, like, man, I'm Hov, dog. Man, I'm $1 billion, dog. I'm good. No, there's room for improvement. I'm trying to get $1 trillion. And people gonna say that's greed. In a way it could be, but not if he's doing things he loves. He just happens to get paid for it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with doing things in life you love to do. And you just so happen to get paid for it too. It is what it is. I love to exercise. And it just so happens I get paid to do that shit. Basically. That's basically what it is. My job is basically getting paid to exercise. That's how I look at it anyway. I don't know about other people. right? But back to what I was saying. How's there a such thing as losing? I mean, winning. I'm going to get to losing. How's there a such thing as winning when there's always room for improvement, right? And there's always room for improvement, and you go fall off from the position you are at. So how's that winning? See, if you have the mindset, oh shit, any given time I could lose this position. See, you don't think I'm winning. You think, how do I keep going? How do I keep improving? Same thing with losing. How is there a such thing as losing when there's always room for improvement? And at any given time, you can change your position and start what you would call winning. Just like a person who what people call winning can fall off, you as a person who is considered losing can get on board and start changing your whole life. There's no such thing as losing. Unless you accept that in your mind, which you shouldn't. It's obsolete. It doesn't exist. Just like winning. Get that winning shit out your mind. Get that losing shit out your mind. And just start focusing on things you love to do that help you self-improve as a person. From far as mentally, physically, emotional, all that. Spiritually, all that. As a parent, all that shit, man. All that shit, not just money. So again, the people who claim they losing in life, like I said, there's always a room for improvement. You could change your shit in a week. If you never know. You don't know. If you try, ain't the sky's the limit. So since there's always room for you to improve, right? And you're not stuck where you're at in life as long as you try to improve. How's there such thing as losing? You're just here now. You're just Oprah the dishwasher now. But you can be the billionaire Oprah later, right? No such thing as losing. No such thing. So there's a guy right now who don't have no money or nothing, and he's trying to become a football player or something, right? Or there's a woman right now who's strung out on drugs, but she about to change her whole life and get her kids back and everything. Yeah, you would consider she's losing right now because she ain't got her kids and she's on drugs and shit. But if she doesn't accept the fact that if she looks at it as there's no such thing as losing, she's going to improve. She's not going to accept this position. She's going to improve and change her whole life around. Just like with the winning. It's the same thing. Oh, I got all this shit in the bag, dog. I'm good. No, you're not good. Because again, you still have room for improvement. There's always room for that. And there's always a way that you can fall off. So there's no such thing as winning because you have to keep improving. So how the fuck are you winning? A lot of people, man, when they get ahead, they want to slow down. Or when they're behind, they want to give up. No, either way, don't slow down. Keep trying, man. It don't matter. You just got to find a vision of what you want to do and apply it. And love the struggle, love the grind. Stop looking for the easy way out. Stop looking for the quick fix. You're going to enjoy it. The thing about this is, like people say, something that comes easy, you don't appreciate it. Well, that's the same thing with life too. That's why people need to understand and learn to love the grind and the process. Think about it. If I was a rich kid and somebody just gave me a boat and a house, right? That's my goal, is to get a house and a boat and all that shit. If I was just a rich kid and got it, I'm not going to love that shit and appreciate it as much as me actually going through the process of it, of me actually getting a house one day and a boat one day. You can't replace that shit. You can't replace the grind that you had to go through, the sweat, the tears, and all the shit that you did, to create that. There's no better feeling. And another thing that people want to do, they don't want to enjoy the process of from losing to what we call losing to winning. They want to just go from losing to winning, even though there's really no such thing. I already touched on that. But they want to go, they don't understand that part of the process is the best part. What do I mean by this? Like somebody let's just use an athlete, for example, because this is or a rapper, or let's say a rapper, before he made it. All the time that he went through, he gonna look back one day and like, man, that was some good times before I made it. I should have been enjoying that a lot more. Enjoy the fucking process, man. Because once it's gone, it's over. Yeah, you might achieve your goal, but I feel like you should definitely enjoy to the fullest the process of like whatever you're trying to do in life, whether you're writing a book or whatever. Enjoy the process, because that by you enjoying that process, when your product is finished or whatever, or you reach the goal, it's going to be that much more better because you actually enjoyed the process instead of trying to rush through it. Like it's like you rushing a project instead of loving to make the project. Big difference. Big difference. Let me ask y'all a question. Take two people that's making this project, building the same project, right? One really, I kind of like doing this, and then the other one absolutely loves doing it. Which one you think really going to have the best craft when it's all said and done? It's going to be the person that enjoyed it more. Their shit's going to shit on that other person's shit, man. That's why, like I said, like somebody like Floyd Mayweather versus other boxers, right? Floyd still got all this shit, but he loved to do what he's doing. That's why he reigns supreme over them. Why they out? Oh, I'm just going to box for the money, and then I'm going to go party. He out training and shit. But you could apply that to anything in life. All these other girls are going out doing this. Let me self-improve on myself. I want to be something in life. You got to learn to love this shit, man. And you got to take it serious. Your work ethic going to show. Whether good or bad, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, man, don't take it like, oh, I'm losing, it's over. Or I'm winning, it's over. Don't do that. You can always go up or down, like the stock market. Motherfucker winning one day, be gone the next. That's why you got to stay hungry. Like Biggie Smalls said, treat everything like your first project. Everything. Oh, I'm winning. I got it all good, man. I'm good. No, man. Keep going. So if you somebody that's doing great in life right now, don't stop. You got in that position by being hungry and by loving the grind and whatever the fuck you was doing. Don't switch up now. A lot of people do that. Once they get some fame or something, they switch up and they change, and when you change from what got you there, you're no longer who the person, well, now I can say the person, but you're no longer doing the things that got you there. So what's going to happen? What do you think going to happen? Imagine a football player, you know, doing all that grinding, and then when he get a contract, he want to just start playing around and shit. He's not going to be the same person. Michael Jordan and all the motherfuckers ain't who they are because they just said, oh, I made it. I'm going to play around now. That's why you see motherfuckers fall off, man. Nah, it's time to go even harder. There's always room for improvement. And then people who are losing, don't give up in life. Don't worry about where you at. Worry about where you're trying to be and find a way to get there. Don't even worry about other people. Don't worry about, oh, he's doing this and he's doing that. I don't care about what some billionaire guy's doing. I'm focusing on me and enjoying my process. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying my process of when I finally buy a house or a boat or whatever. But I'm enjoying this process now. I'm not trying to skip this process and just, I can't wait till I get a boat or a house or a wife or whatever the fuck. No, enjoy life now too. Here's a good example as far as a wife. Enjoy your life right now. Then when you finally find the right one, I just feel like if people don't, I just feel like I guess what I'm trying to say is, let me get back to that, because I don't think wife would be a good thing. What I'm trying to say, maybe I could say you built something. Say you built a house, right? When you're done building that house, there's nothing really left but to live in it, I guess, right? But you cannot get back the memories and the time and the experience of building that house is over now. Here's a better one. I got this all figured out now. Say a person, say Tom Brady, he retires, right? You know why they crying and shit? He can no longer live that no more. If he didn't enjoy that process the whole time to the fullest, you can't get that back once it's done. It's over. You're done. There's no more. So you better enjoy the process of shit while it's happening. That goes for anything in life. You know, as teenagers, what we want to do, hurry up and skip that and be adults. And you look back as a teenager like, man, I should have enjoyed that shit way more than what I did. I know I do, and I know a lot of other people do, because I'm sure y'all is just like me and others wanting to be grown before you fucking grown. When really you should have been enjoying the fact that you didn't have to pay bills and all that shit. You should have enjoyed that shit, but you didn't. You did, but I'm sure you probably didn't to the fullest because you was trying to rush it. You was trying to skip shit. That's what a lot of people do. They want to skip shit. I'm just going to skip and buy a $70,000 car, even though I can't afford it yet. Instead of me going through the process of really putting myself in that position to where I have passive income to buy. Now I'm just going to just buy it and make it look like I'm that type of guy. That's not a good thing. It's just not, man. Don't rush life, man, at all, man. Don't worry about where you at in life, winning or losing. I'm trying to tell y'all, keep that small fucking head, man. Keep that level head. Stay humble. Never get too down on yourself. Never get too up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say, man. Enjoy this shit. Or, yeah, love this shit. Love the fucking challenges of life. What, you trying to lose weight? Enjoy that process of losing that weight. Because if you make it to your goal, and you didn't really enjoy that process to the fullest, you can't get that process back. A lot of people want to skip. I want to skip through and just lose the weight. No, enjoy that shit, man. Because you're going to look back and have memories and shit. Like, man, I did this shit. I lived it. So enjoy it. That's all I'm saying, man. Don't rush your projects, man. You rush shit, it's not going to be as good as it could have been if you took your time and enjoyed the process instead of rushing it. So with that said, man, if you consider yourself winning, don't even do it. It doesn't exist. There's always room for improvement. I don't give a fuck if you had $1 billion. I don't care if you the best parent in the world or whatever. There's always room for improvement. And if you are losing right now in life, maybe you're strung out on drugs or something, and it's not over. Just find a way to get out of that situation that you're in. Learn to love the challenge. That's another thing. Not smoking cigarettes or something no more. Learn or love that process of going through not smoking cigarettes or whatever the fuck the case may be. Don't just try to skip over 6 months later. I'm be not smoking cigarettes. Nah, you gotta go through that process, man. And that's just what it is, man. I don't know no other way to say this shit. But once you do go through a process or something and you reach that goal, it makes it that much better, man. But yeah, man, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. No such thing as winning or losing. You know, it's just about improvement. That's what it really is about. You don't want to fall off. You don't want to get somewhere and fall off. It happens to so many people, man. They let shit go to them. And then some people just give up when really they could be some of the best. They could do anything they want, but they gave up. They said, fuck it, I give up, man. Don't give up. Ain't no point. What's going to happen if you give up? Nothing. What's the worst that can happen if you try? Sometimes you got to change the way you think and people around you and things like that. You just got to do what you got to do. Changes are required for change to happen. Remember that. Can't keep everything the same and expect change. It just don't work that way. That's not how life is. And if you're around people who don't want to change, they don't want to try to improve like you want to improve, then you probably just going to have to deal with them from a distance. You know what I mean? If I want to quit smoke, say I drink and smoke, right? And I tell all my friends, hey, dog, I don't want to smoke or drink no more. If they don't want to respect that fact, and when they come around me, they want to still, hey, hit this, dog, they got to go. Now, if they like, man, you said you was quitting, I ain't letting you hit this, or whatever, y'all get the point. Those are real friends. Fake friends going to try to tell you to hit this. Or fake friends going, let's kick it with these dudes tonight. Knowing damn well you might be a woman I'm trying to stay away from men right now. You know, your fake friends are going to always try to tempt you with the bullshit, man. It is what it is, though, man. Love the fucking struggle, man. That's all I can tell y'all, man. Be hungry for this shit, man. Nothing else to say about it. Because if you don't, hey, man, there's always going to be a struggle in life. So if you don't like struggle, if you don't like challenges, then you're not going to make it pretty far at all, because ain't no way around this shit, man. I do, though. I understand, like, you got to learn how to understand, like, some people feel like, oh, I like a challenge. And a motherfucker, when it comes to a man or something, and there's no chance, like, you got to learn when some things are just not meant to be, too. You know, it's okay to love a challenge, but some shit ain't a challenge. It's just an illusion. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. Like, motherfucker ain't never going to like you or something. You know what I mean? I love challenges, but I'm not no dummy. Like, I can see if a woman likes me or not. I'm not that dumb. You know what I mean? So certain things you just got to understand. I hope y'all have a good night, man. And I hope y'all don't give up. And if y'all getting these income tax checks and shit, try to figure out something, man. Don't fucking get your income tax check and then start relaxing and partying and having fun and all that shit. I mean, yeah, you can have fun, but I will try to figure out how to get a way to improve your life. Period, man. Why you got the chance, fucking strike while the iron's hot. Too many people calling off. Every year at my job, when income tax is coming, everybody calling off. Everybody quitting. This is stupid. This is your chance, your moment to actually get ahead. This is why some people can't get ahead, man, because they don't take advantage of the opportunity when it's there. They just do enough. It's like, I'm going to just do enough in life. Then you're just going to get just enough life. You're not going to get a prosperous life, because all you're doing is just putting in enough. Unless you're some rich kid that's spoiled and got everything handed to them. You get what I'm saying? If you're not, which I wasn't, and I'm sure a lot of y'all are not, then just enough ain't enough. Oh, I'm just going to do the bare minimum. Nah, you can't do that, man. Even when you're winning. That's why I thank them two guys at my job for motivating me to want to work extra. I'm like, fuck it, I'll try it. What else I got to do? What else am I doing? Pretty much nothing. Might as well just do it. Man, I don't know, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man.